It's the OG03. I'm new to YouTube. I'm going to make a YouTube channel to knowledge civilians, knowledge recruits, also to better fellow Marines. I'm not just going to upload serious content all the time. I'm going to upload funny videos as well. I mean, I'm just trying to get this YouTube channel above water and to see how it goes, you know? So I'm making this video on my personal 13 weeks of recruit training because everybody else has a different experience, you know? And it was probably the worst 3 months that I've ever gone through, because before that, like, I mean, all I did was play football and baseball, so there's not much you could really do to prepare for boot camp, because it's honestly, it's not super hard. It's just mentally draining. Like, you guys are gonna understand one day, and if you're a civilian that's not planning on to, then I mean you won't. But I mean, you can just go off of the stories that we say. So, I mean, the first week is probably the worst week. You're gonna be, let me fix the camera. You're gonna be up for God knows how long. I mean, we got there that Tuesday around 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock at night, and we didn't go to sleep until Thursday night. We didn't eat. Well, we had gotten chow on that Wednesday afternoon. You're deprived of food, you're deprived of sleep. I mean, it's only preparing you for later events. I mean, it's only making you better. I could go days without sleep now, and even go 2 days. 2 days without sleep. I mean, it just adds up. It's only making you better in the end. And whatever your drill instructors say, don't take it personal, because I mean, as soon as you graduate, if you graduate, they pick up a new cycle next week. So they say the same shit to everybody. You can't take it personal. Like, you really can't, because if you do, then it's just gonna eat at you and eat at you and eat at you until you just give up. And that's the whole point of it, is so you don't give up. You find that within your heart whether you really want it, and you push. Like, I wear this on my chest proudly. Not everybody gets to earn that. But so as I was, the second to third week, I don't really remember, to be quite honest. I remember a lot of weeks, just the significant weeks, you know? But probably through that, I was probably getting slayed for not knowing my general orders or my rank structure. But so the fourth week was initial drill. We failed initial drill. I mean, I don't know how you guys can fail initial drill. I mean, if you guys fail initial drill, then by all means, I guess, I mean, carry on. But I mean, it sucked, especially like just drilling for hours on hours on hours, especially when your senior drill instructor is just like, hey, drill is life, drill's life. So we were out there on our feet all the time with the rifle in our hand, and drill is life. Not anymore. But that fifth week was swim week, the week before you go to Camp Pendleton. Swim week, as soon as you pass it the first day, you don't got to go back. I mean, it's not hard at all. I mean, even if you've never swimmed, you'll probably fail the first day, but then the second day they'll teach you more, like, they'll teach you in depth on how to do everything correctly. Sixth week, what else? Sixth week is the first week at Camp Pendleton. It's not, I believe it's grass week. Yeah, I believe it's grass week. So you're just over there learning how to shoot. You're getting classes on how to dry fire. You're learning how to use your RCO, because it's the first time you've ever seen an RCO on your rifle. It's a new experience, especially for people that haven't shot in an M4. Well, I got an I got an M16 with an M4 stock, as I was, but everybody gets an M16 with the adjustable stock or without it. I mean, it just depends on how tall you are. Well, it actually depends on how short you are. I got the adjustable stock. So I just lucked out, and yeah, so that's it. If you get the M4, if all the M4 stock. I mean, what else was there? The following week was table 1 week, and then table 2 week was the following week after that, which was the 8th week, I believe. 6th week was grass week. 7th, yes, yeah. No, actually, it was both of them. It was Monday to Wednesday was table 1, and then Thursday to Friday was table 2. Table 1's probably the best table I've ever done. I've done table 1 all the way to 6. There's just table 1's easier. I mean, it's just better overall. Table 2 sucks. I hated it. I can't really put it into perspective, but your body just aches from being in table 2. And then the following week after that was field week. Field week is when you're outside in can't remember what they're called at the moment, but it's just like basically a garage, and you set up your main pack, put in a file, and then you just lay out your sleeping bag whenever you guys are gonna go hit the sack. And then that's it. I mean, field week was whatever. I mean, you'd learn all kinds of stuff out in the field. I think I've learned more stuff in the field in a week than I have entirely through high school. Maybe it's just because I didn't pay attention enough. But, I mean, this is enough about me, personally. Back to boot camp. So, field week. I was on field week. Field week, it's really fun, to be honest. You learn land navigation, you learn hand signals. Yeah, so I mean, you learn hand signals. I mean, I have to really learn those ones now. I mean, being an infantryman and rifleman, gotta learn those. But, I mean, and then the week after that, you come back to FCRD San Diego. I don't know how it is personally over there at Camp Lejeune. Respect to you guys. I mean, I've never really dealt with the humidity from Arizona, so respect to you guys. I don't know if I'd be able to do it different, but I mean, also every Saturday, I believe it was Saturday, while you're at Camp Pendleton, you have a hike. It goes the 3K, the 5K, the 8K. So, I mean, it's not bad. I mean, at first you're going to think it sucks. You're going to just be like, fuck my life while you're on those hikes. I mean, I'm a very small individual, so it sucked. And they always ended up trying to put me in, like, either in the back. And then they didn't teach us how to pack properly. I mean, you can take the time out of your day after lights, go out and pack. But, I mean, sleep's very valuable over there. You guys get strictly 8 hours. So, I mean, it sucks. But, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do to get by. I'm sorry, I'm on a few hours of sleep. You got to get up and we have to pack for the field right now. So, I mean, not anymore. I'm done. Just waiting, standing by for word. But so there's everything about that. I mean, it's just really. You get back to MCRD San Diego, and I don't. To be honest, you just study for T55. I mean, I know there's a new training cycle. I guess there's four phases now. It's kind of weird, but I mean, I guess you guys have 2 weeks from Marine Week. I mean, we only had one. That was our final week before graduation. Yeah, I mean, T55 isn't as hard as they make it seem. I mean, if you fell for T55, then something's wrong. Really wrong. I honestly don't know. I know a few people that fell T55. Never mind. But they were pretty dumb too. And I mean, just goes on. You go to T55. You do the rappel tower or the hell hole, either or, and that's probably one of the funnest things I did while at boot camp. And then the following days after that, you go back to Camp Pendleton for a few days. Yeah, few days for the Crucible. The Crucible, I won't say anything specifically about, but it sucks donkey dick. Sucks donkey dick really bad. And honestly, you can just really just only push through it. I mean, for both of those nights, the night before we started the Crucible, I got a full... No, I had Firewatch, so the rest of the time really during the Crucible, I didn't have Firewatch, so I was lucky with that. And then other people didn't, because during the Crucible, you only get a select amount of hours to sleep. And you get a select amount of food to eat. I believe it's only 1 MRE for a day. So, I mean, you gotta kind of just, like, thin out your MREs. That's basically about it. But, I mean, once you hit that final week, after the Crucible, after you earn your Eagle Globe and Anchor, it's the most satisfying thing you can do as an individual. Like, you officially become a United States Marine. So, as I can say, continue through this video, is just keep your head up, push through. Like, I mean, it's gonna suck for the time being, man. You're not gonna get mail for the until the, like, 4th week. But just push through, keep your head up, just keep a positive mindset, don't let shit get to you. And if you're not a contract PFC, then try to become a squad leader, and just push. There's even select fews that aren't squad leaders that get selected by their senior drill instructor to get promoted to PFC. I was a contract PFC, so I mean, I got that shit straight as soon as we graduated, or not as we graduated, as we got done with the Crucible, we got down back to the barracks, and they're just like, here, PFC. It's like, good to go. Carried on with the plan of the day, and that was basically it. And then got back to MCRD San Diego, and just was ready to graduate, man. Ready to see my mom and my girlfriend, yeah. Just, man, it's one of the best feelings ever after being away from home for three months, to just see your family and have them see you as a new person, and to be more proud of you. And they'll never love you more for it, you know, especially your friends. Like, I mean, your friends might not be your friends anymore, and it's okay, because you're growing up. And that's what happens in life. You grow up, you lose friends, you lose family, and it's gonna suck. And then even if you do keep those friends, you're gonna just continue to see that those friends, either they strived for bigger and better and doing good things, or you're gonna see that they're doing the same things that they did before you left the boot camp. And it sucks, because you wonder if they're really gonna grow up or not. And you think about whether you're going to be able to be friends still. I mean, if you surround yourself with bad people, you're going to become a bad person. You surround yourself with bad people, you're going to become a bad Marine. You're going to develop bad habits. I mean, the drill instructors are going to bother you about bad habits, and it's true. And as soon as you get those 10 days of boot leave, enjoy it. Enjoy every second of it, because it's gonna be the best thing, but it's gonna happen by on a fly, man. And it's gonna hit you. You're gonna be pretty sad that you have to go. But as soon as that happens, you'll end up going to SOI West or SOI East, depending on your MOS. You'll go to ITB or MCT. But I mean, that's a different video for another day. I'd really appreciate if you guys press the like button, subscribe button, comments on video suggestions. Just hit me up, video ideas. I'd really appreciate it.